Gaming, the only show on the internet that asks, are y'all gaming? I'm Coney, and that's TK. Sorry about the little break. We were both kind of busy all over the place. We both went to Portugal for a little bit, which was fun. I can't remember if we talked about that on the show before.
No, because when I said it, you were like, you weren't supposed to say it.
Oh, yeah, that was true. Yeah, because they were. I didn't know if we could actually talk about it or not.
I mean, look,
that's right.
There was no NDA. There was just no discussion either. So,
have you heard from him since?
Yeah, I put in my
Oh.
No, I hit him like literally as soon as I got home. I was like, yes, because like I don't, I'm still kind of skeptical. So I was like, yeah, so pay.
Yeah, I
and
probably
he hit me back,
send him an invoice.
tell me how to what to do with that. So
did you have to give him an invoice, or was it just like an
invoice?
Wow. Because he didn't hit me up, so I guess I gotta follow through. I gotta do.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, whatever. I'll do it. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Y'all Gaming. We're here to talk about some stuff. Did they? Okay. Yeah. First off, let's talk about Roller Champions, because that was on our list. I've been playing a ton of this game. I know you played it for a little bit. Free-to-play game from Ubisoft that we both sort of... I really liked when I played the demo, and I've been playing it now. It seems harder. I don't know.
It's definitely harder.
Harder
I feel
to
like
hit people.
There was something they added, and I'm not sure. Maybe I think it was that super jump, because I don't remember being able to do that super jump before.
Mm-hmm.
But the game is still good. I mean, my only issue that I had with it was like I just was taking forever to find matches, and so I was like, all right, well, not going to do that. What's up, Otter? Big shout out, thanks for showing up. But yeah, I was like, well, not gonna do that, and so we like when the games that I did get into though, very fun games. I feel like I think matchmaking right now was just kind of prioritizing like, all right, well, we just need to get people in the game. So I know that I played against some 3 stacks because
yeah, I'm playing against some coordinated teams, and it's making me mad.
Yeah. So, but overall, I mean, the game is super fun. I don't know if it's gonna become like the next big. Well, not I don't know. I definitely don't know. I definitely know it will not become the next big esports because, there has been other games like that have been fun as 3v3s. Like shout out to Knockout City, very fun game. But these games are the type of games that are like fun for a little bit, and then like they're gonna have their core value or their core groups of people who like continue to play and they're all tryhardy and stuff.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you're gonna lose a large amount of your player base by like week 2.
Yeah. I'm wondering how long people are gonna continue to, because like you said, I've had a bunch of issues actually getting into matches. It's pretty fun, but I feel like these games are just sort of doomed when they come out. I feel the same way about Rumbleverse, which is coming out soon.
Whoa!
I haven't even played it. It might be fun, but I just look at it. I'm like, I don't know.
It's the only BR doing what it's doing right now. I don't know, man. Like, I mean, the thing is, there's
Knockout
been like
City
a big...
was the only game doing it what it was doing, and that.
Okay, but come on, that's dodgeball, bro.
That's true. Well, this is pro wrestling.
People love BRs though. Like that's the thing. Like, so if you can bring something new to the BR table, that's great. I think there's been several times where you can see the makings of a great BR that ruined itself. So like, clearly, everybody started with, most people started with like Daisy or whatever, right? Then PUBG came and it was like, okay, this is like a dedicated BR, right? Then the culling was there, and that was fun until they ruined it. Then Fortnite came, and it put pressure on the PUBG to do better, and PUBG didn't, so Fortnite became the new game. And then Apex came, and they all have different things that work for them. So what I'm looking at now, I mean, the only other physical BR right now that's out that's like kind of making waves is Naraka Blade Point, but this one is a wrestling BR. There's no weapon. Well, was there weapons?
I don't know.
There was weapons. I think there was like steel chairs. But for the most part, you're trying to slam. You're trying to slam.
I heard that they're having another closed beta soon, or whatever it is, or like some kind of period coming up soon. So I mean, maybe that's this weekend? Maybe this weekend. I don't know. Strikers will be out, so I'll be playing a lot of that. And that leads us into our next thing. We're talking about Strikers. Played the demo, seen a lot of footage. I'm not excited. It's the online. It's bad.
Okay, but was it bad because there's 4 connections?
Maybe.
Because that's where I was like, okay, look, I get what you guys are trying to do. You know, it's team game, blah blah blah. I don't need to play with anybody else to know if I like this game.
Sure.
That's the issue. So like, they could have just given me the game, and I would have been fine with just like, I would have been fine playing a computer if I could just practice the stuff that we learned.
Yeah,
in that
I can't
tutorial.
believe that you weren't able to play a CPU. That's crazy to me.
Bro, if you guys, so me and Coney went back to the hotel in Portugal after we finished our stuff because the first demo came out where you can like do the tutorial.
Yeah.
There is some mechanics in this game, okay? It's not obviously as technically savvy as like Charged, like as far as like all the like the super advanced techniques, but there's definitely some mechanics in this game that they put in that were not in the other games. Like all the perfect versions of passes. You have a free pass now. You have a free free pass now, free lob pass, all that good stuff. All that's great. But seeing that I had to play with another person, another random, or I guess I could team up with a friend, but I played with a bunch of randoms, and that was making it so that I couldn't practice all those things myself. And that kind of sucked. But the game is coming out soon, and as long as they allow me to swap my controls, because I do need to swap A and B, then I'm good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hope that they're gonna add that into it. It feels like it's I don't know. I feel like it's so complicated that I won't know until I'm a few days in, because it feels like there's so much power passing and power shooting and all this stuff and passing back and forth. I'm wondering how solos even functions, because you don't even get to play the demo solo. I've looked around. A lot of people have given it, like IGN gave it an 8, GameSpot gave it a 7. I'm a little like, I don't know.
No.
I'm a little worried. It sounds very middle of the road. Apparently, the content in it is very light. Like, there's not even like a campaign mode or anything. It's just like you fight. I think bracket.
I don't think that one needs a campaign mode though, because I mean, you had in Charged, or not Charged. I don't know about Charged, but I remember in regular Strikers it was just like tournament like mode with the same cups as like Mario Kart. So Mushroom Cup, Star Cup, all that good stuff. And as you like get further in, you played like bigger brackets and stuff like that. So I don't know, man. Like I'm hype. I'm hopeful for it because we like, together we like Strikers, and I think that's one of the better Mario racing games. Or not racing game, Mario sports games altogether. Because, I didn't really care too much for baseball. I know people said baseball was good, but I don't like baseball. Like, I don't care about baseball as a sport in general. So, but Sports Mix was dope. They had basketball in it. They had hockey. They had volleyball. Like, all that was dope. Golf was dope. Tennis was dope. Like, but Strikers has always been, like, my favorite. So.
Yeah, me too. I have a soft spot in my heart for the game because of the Wii version, so I'm just praying to God that this one comes through. Maybe I'm just preemptively setting myself up for disappointment. I don't know. I'm hoping.
Negative Nancy over here, bro.
Yeah,
this
maybe.
Is his favorite game, and he's already going in like, I don't know.
I don't know. After playing the demo, I'm just like, it'll give me. I'll take some time. We'll see. I'm gonna play a bunch of it on Friday. And we'll see how it goes. I don't know.
For what it's worth, though, you're not off by any means, though, because like we have 3 Mario sports games have come out.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
And they're just this would be the third one, I think, right? Because it was tennis, then it was golf, and now here we are in Strikers.
Yeah.
Great that they've been able to bring some of these back, but when you get into playing them, it's a short-lived experience.
Yeah.
I think I played tennis for 4 days at most. I played golf for like 2 weeks, and now here I am hoping that I actually play Strikers for more than 2 weeks.
Yeah. I feel like with the trajectory and the normal spread of these games, it just feels like they don't go on for very long or very far. It just feels like they just come out and then you play them for a week, but maybe this one will be different. I don't know. Like I said, I've heard from a lot of people that like a lot of things are lacking, but the game itself is fun. I just care about the online because
that's the sell.
That's like the whole point, right? Is like the Battle League part. But I played the demo and that felt terrible. Like, and again, it's the 4 connections maybe, but Charged on the Wii, I don't know how they did it. It felt amazing. The Wii version of Strikers had like perfect connection, which is very strange. I wouldn't expect that from a Wii game, especially after like Super Smash Brothers and stuff like that. So I don't know. It comes out Friday, so I'll be streaming it a bunch. I'm sure you will too. We'll be all over it, so we'll see. Last thing on the docket is this Summer Games Fest, which is out tomorrow, happening tomorrow. It's like 2 hours long.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's pretty long. Have you heard anything about it?
No, I mean, I've watched most of them, but I didn't know it was gonna be 2 hours. I feel like it was normally like an hour. That's one of those things though that like after I watched it a few times, I was like, I'll just wait until the reviews are out and I can just watch
the parts you want.
Yeah, well, not even that. I can just quick click the not reviews, but the video YouTube videos are out, and then I can just quick click,
Sure.
you know, and watch and kind of skip through if I don't really care about it, because there's that happens a lot of like state of plays where like the first half of the last state of play was all VR. I do not own VR. I don't plan to play get a VR anytime soon.
I remember that, yeah.
So that was just like, all right, well, that's not anything that I care about. And then we skipped past that and got some of the good stuff. And I was like, all right, word.
Yeah.
But to sit through that first like 30, I don't think it was like 30, but the first like 15, 20 minutes of that just to watch a bunch of VR stuff that I'm not going to use, it's kind of like, all right. So I'm probably going to just wait. But Summer Games usually does a lot of indie stuff too.
Yeah, this one, I think they're trying to take the place of E3 because they said that there was going to be a lot of high-profile games and mostly games that we already know about. They said there weren't going to be that many surprises, which makes sense because I feel like if you had a surprise, you wouldn't show it there. You would hold on to it for your own presentation because everybody's trying to do the Nintendo or the Nintendo Direct thing now where they put on their own thing. Sonic just had a thing. Did you watch that?
Yeah, I was about to make a second video. The first one didn't do that well, but yes, it apparently the Sonic team said that this was like an old demo, and you know they put it out, you know, so they can show you what the game looks like. And I was like, this seems like anti-marketing. Like, why would you? Why would you like? You're consistently working on the game, and you didn't think maybe we could shoot something new?
Yeah,
because like it looks sloppy. I mean, not it looks sloppy. It just looks very, very unfinished. Now I understand that it is unfinished, but like, why would you show us that?
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
Because you're not. A lot of people aren't going to go about and like look for that info to be like, is this finished or not? They're just going to see that and be like, well, this game sucks. So
I'm surprised that you said that. I didn't know that it was an earlier build because I thought it was just not good. But
well, I mean, to be fair, for what we have seen, earlier build or not, even if you clean that up, I'm still not really that hyped for it.
No.
Sonic.
They showed Pez dispensers, bro. Pez dispensers in a Direct. What are they doing? I can't believe they did that.
Sonic is supposed to have fun and like upbeat music, and they're trying to do this Breath of the Wild, and I just don't like that. That in itself is already throwing me off. You're like, I understand making a darker Sonic, but you can just make more like metally, more like the rock music. Apparently, Crush 40 is not doing anything with this game, which is like that's
damn.
That's a supercell,
that's messed up.
or that's a super rip for that. But yeah, so as of right now, just running around that like somewhat empty land with structures that don't make sense. As Sonic, who's running around in like, you know, with Breath of the Wild-esque soundtrack, don't work. You know, you could do that with Breath of the Wild, and even then with Breath of the Wild, I still was kind of upset that there wasn't music in it. But you can't do that with Sonic. Sonic has almost always been known for how good his music are because the games suck. But
yeah,
but the music bangs. And now you want to take the one good part of every good Sonic game out and expect, nah, man, I don't know.
Yeah, somebody made the point that like Sonic is known for speed and action and like, you know, music. So showing me a game where he's walking around slowly, this giant vast landscape with no music playing is like, what are you doing? Why did you do that? So I don't know. We got kind of off topic there, but
well, yeah, but I mean, it's still gaming, and you guys are definitely gaming. The one thing that there's one other thing that I didn't like, and you know, I mean, you saw right, but you know how like Sonic had that like ability where he would like wrap.
Oh, dude, the spinning move.
Yeah, well, not the spinning move. The one where he's like, the spinning move was terrible.
That move is hilarious. You look like he's going down a toilet.
Like the worst animation I think I've ever seen.
That was insane.
But no, I'm talking about the one where he could lift stuff up by like running around it.
Right, yeah.
Like he makes his own ring.
Sure.
That, if you want me to believe that Sonic is fast, that needs to be done faster. because it was like he actually ran slower than he normally runs throughout the game. So I was like, this doesn't even feel right. Like this feels stupid. So you got this like slow trace, and then boom. Like I feel like if anything, the trace could be slow, and then once you complete the trace, he'll just do it like 3 times really quickly in the same trace area. Yeah, because that would make a lot more sense.
It would, yeah.
But it was ugly. It is a perfect mechanic for combat, though. I do think that the combat that they have, the mechanics they put in, look good.
Right.
Or like they're good as far as like what Sonic could do and like what looks like it's canon, but they're not animated good right now.
Yeah, it feels like it's a very early build, like you said, and hopefully they'll be able to, show a little bit more of it, show more time. I mean, they've have like 3 videos with IGN showing it off with like the combat and stuff. I'm not. I feel like people are able to tell earlier and earlier when a Sonic game is not going to be good, and now we're at like look 1 at the trailer.
I don't think they've ever done this though, right? They never like really put out like never before seen footage of the Sonic game that wasn't a trailer.
Not like that. I mean, they've done trailers and they've had like videos showing the game, but not this early, and also not this different, because like this is very different.
Hold on, let me go look at the last few.
It's probably a Last World trailer or something, right? I would think, but
no, I'm just trying to say. Okay, so all right, so just looking at these Sonic games, right? And this is just I typed in Sonic games to see what came out. Sonic Origins is coming out, or has came out, or whatever is coming out, but that's just a remake. So that's I feel like remakes are cheating because you already knew people like those games,
right?
So True. You can't be like, wow, well that was a good Sonic game. So after that, you had Sonic the Olympic Games. Those games are always fun for a little bit,
right?
Yeah, Team Sonic Racing, which was not that good. You had Sonic Forces, Sonic Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
yeah, I thought he had more games.
A good Sonic game has not come out since Sonic 4.
We're calling Sonic Mania. 4 good? And Mania, Mania, I was going to say, Mania is the one that's the last good game I could find. Because, like, people like Generations, but...
Yeah.
I didn't. But most people did, apparently. Mania is the good one, but...
Yeah, Mania is pretty good. I mean, it had, but that wasn't made by wasn't that like made by Nintendo or like Sonic fans, and then they just kind of like slapped Sega on top of it?
Yeah, it was made by a secondary team, and they did so well that the actual Sega team cut off any sequels. Like they were supposed to be making like a Mania was supposed to be a whole series, and they were like, "Oh hell no!" And they realized they got.
We can't ruin this legacy.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, "Oh no, they're doing it better. We got to turn this off," and then they just turned the whole thing off, which is insane to me that they did that. Apparently, one of the things that happened is a lot of this people from, I forget what it is, but somebody told me, a lot of the people that worked on either Mania or a recent good Sonic game got poached by Nintendo. So Nintendo picked up all the good Sonic devs and used them for Odyssey. Now, I don't know if that's true. Obviously, I'm just sort of talking based on what I heard, but that's insane. You just get poached.
Yeah, no, Sonic he's been having a hard time. I'm looking at like the last game that I played, and I know that this game was bad, okay, but it was very funny and fun. But it was Sonic and the Black Knight. That game was terrible. However, Sonic with a sword is funny, and everybody in that game had their own little special like sword mechanics and stuff. And so it was a bad game, and I'm not gonna say that it wasn't, but definitely a fun game.
Yeah. Yeah, I never tried it. I played Generations and didn't really like it. And then I played Mania and I loved it. And I played Forces because somebody gifted it to me and thought it'd be funny. And I hated that too. So that was the one where you made your own OC, which is really weird.
Forces, but, yeah. I think that was the selling point of Forces. Like you can also be with Sonic, but the game sucked, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you could be a bear. It was like, here, be a bear. Okay, why? It was very strange. But Summer Games Fest, we got away from that, is tomorrow. A bunch of games on display. We'll see what they are. Like I said, apparently it was all stuff that we've already known about. I think they're showing some Stray footage. I think that just came out.
Stray had some footage, yeah. Well, small footage, but it had some small footage on the PS or State of Play. I
didn't know that was a $30 game. That actually makes it more interesting to me.
Yeah, I mean, from what I saw, it definitely doesn't deserve to be a $60 game. I can tell you that.
I guess not. But I mean, it being 30 is perfect. I want a small, condensed, bite-sized, packed little game, you know? That's what I would like, but
yeah.
We'll see. Obviously, we'll be back next week to talk about our thoughts on Summer Game Fest and stuff. But, guys, that's going to do it for this week because I have a hard stop soon, and I got to go. TK, you're streaming, right?
Yeah, I'm going to go back to play some Monster Hunter. So you guys want to watch me hunt some monsters because I have to catch up on the PC before Sunbreak comes out the end of this month. And, yeah, come hang out with us. Thoughts on Summer Games Done Quick? I'm not going to lie to you, brother. I have not watched a Done Quick in a while.
I didn't know that was happening. Is that now?
I'm probably. I mean, I have not. I don't know. I haven't kept up with speedrunning in a while. You know what happened? Let me tell you why I don't. Just real quick before we get out of here. Let me tell you why I stopped messing with speedrunners. Okay, so there was this one idea that I had, and it wasn't like it wasn't even anything crazy. I was just like, dude, we were watching some speedruns, and we were watching some speedruns, just some crazy stuff. I wasn't even watching full speedruns, just like speedruns that have like pretty crazy tech. And I was like, man, a lot of this is pretty cool. I was like, I would like to make a YouTube video just kind of like reacting to speedruns that like without like I don't need to know all the cool stuff. I just want to be like, damn, that was sick, right? And like in the comments and before the video started, I was going like link to the video that like I was watching and all that other good stuff, so you can go watch it and actually learn about it and whatever. Of course. The speedrun, well, not even the speedrunners that I would have been watching, just a bunch of random, probably white men that are just bitter in their basements for talking a bunch. And so they were like, well, are you going to credit the people? This one dude came to my stream. I was like eating while we were watching something. And he was like, well, this is what we're going to get, blah, blah, blah. So I was like taking a 30-second clip out of a stream that like normally is super high end, trying to say that was me. I thoroughly shit on him on Twitter. He apologized in DMs. I told him to go for himself because like don't start something on in public that you're going to try to finish in private, right? But since then, I just have not been any speedrunners except for Grand Pooh Bear. He's the homie.
Yeah, Pooh Bear rules.
And obviously Trihex too. And there's like a couple other ones, but like I just that set the community in a really weird way because I feel like why do you do so much stuff to learn so much cool stuff about the game and then be upset when people want to like,
want to learn about it?
Yeah. Like, or not even learn about it, but like want to be like, think, oh, that's cool. Like you do all this cool stuff. I'm like, I want to make a video about how cool speedrunning is. No, don't do that because that's rude to the. Okay, well then nobody watches your videos. How about that? Like, like nobody watches your videos, bro.
I think there's just a certain amount of gatekeeping in any community like that because there's the sense that you didn't earn it, like you haven't been a part of it, so you don't deserve to look at it or talk about it. It's this really weird sense of entitlement. I guess it's also trying to protect the creator because the idea is like you're watching their footage and taking their views, but like that's a whole different conversation, right? That's the whole whether you should react to stuff or not in general.
I think if you knew how small my channel was, you wouldn't think that at all. So, but at the same,
people think that like people think that any amount of viewership is big. You know what I mean? Like anybody that's of a certain size or like relevance,
I think as long as I was going to, if anybody else had this idea, as long as they're giving the credit, like really giving the credit, not like just like a quick, oh yeah, links below. But if I'm like, all right, man, I was just watching this speedrunner, insert speedrunner name, and he speedrun this, and I think this stuff is sick, so I decided to show it off today. You guys should definitely go check out his stuff at this channel, and then start the video. Sick. Right. But I felt like they just thought I was going to just like find some random stuff, not telling it. Yeah, man, like I almost felt like they talked to me like I was saying that I did the speed run.
Like you were saying you were the guy doing it?
Yeah.
And you're popping off at your own speed run, just going crazy.
Yo, watch this run. Oh!
That's funny.
It's like, all right, bro. But anyway, that was my story. And yeah, if you are watching this on Spotify, man, make sure you go ahead and share it with your friends, man. We talk about a lot of cool stuff here. Yeah. You can check us out every Tuesday we ever get a chance to do live on Prediction Esports channel. But if you didn't get a check it live, it is on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and of course, I think it goes up on YouTube as well. So yeah.
My only thing I was going to add to that is I have no idea when Summer Games Done Quick or any Games Done Quick is happening because they used to do. They used to have just Summer Games Done Quick and Awesome Games Done Quick, and now they've had so many other people take over the channel that I had to unfollow it because it's just like I always think it's a Games Done Quick that I'm interested in, and it never is, so I unfollowed it, so I will watch it when the actual things happen, and now the actual things are happening, and I don't even know about it, so I just feel like they haven't been as big as they used to be. I don't know. I guess.
So, well, yeah, but I think that's just. I mean, hard cut off. But yeah, I think that's just kind of. Yeah. There's so much stuff to watch right now. It's
right.
So, but all right.
How do you stay up?
We can talk about that another time.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in to Y'all Gaming. I gotta go. TK is gonna go back to streaming, so you guys are gonna go back over there. I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.